Ireland's Minister of State for European Affairs has warned of the potential chaos the European Union could face if a post-Brexit trade agreement is not agreed upon. Thomas Byrne stated during an interview with BBC Radio 4's Today programme that it is in neither the UK or the EU's interests to have a no-deal Brexit. He also told the BBC's Sarah Smith that there is a lot of work ongoing to avoid a hard border between the UK and Ireland, including a legally binding agreement. Mr. Byrne said, "We accept the good faith of the British. We think that it is in nobody's interests to have no deal. That would lead to chaos for trading and for business." Ms. Smith said, "Boris Johnson has said there will be a trade border in the Irish Sea over my dead body. In order to make sure there is not a border, there is going to have to be a deal presumably. It is not possible for him to fulfill that promise and walk away without a deal." Mr. Byrne replied, "Well, of course the protocol on Northern Ireland regarding the North-South issue has already been agreed and it is legally binding. So that is going to happen, and the implementation of the protocol is being worked on, but the details of how North and South work are already agreed." Last month, Ireland's foreign minister warned of the damaging consequences for the UK and Ireland if Britain is unable to agree to terms on a post-Brexit trade deal with the EU. Simon Coveney told Sky News' Adam Boulton that tariffs and quotas will have to be imposed as a result of a no-trade deal Brexit. Mr. Boulton asked, "The clock is ticking. If there is a no-deal Brexit at the end of this year, what do you think would be the consequences for Ireland?" The Irish foreign minister replied, "Well, first of all, we have a deal on Brexit. What is at stake now is whether we have a no-trade deal Brexit. This is quite a different thing because we have an agreement that in legal effect solves the Irish border question. What we don't have yet is a trade agreement that prevents tariffs and quotas being imposed, which would be hugely damaging to the UK and damaging from an Irish perspective. We have limited time. The British government has made it clear they are not going to look for an extension of the time beyond the end of this year. This transitional period is giving everyone a false sense of security towards Brexit. If we cannot get a trade deal in place between now and the end of the year, then trade between the UK and the EU will happen on WTO terms.